Yeah, YouTube, what's good? Back with another video. Listen, man, I don't really know how to sugarcoat this, so I'ma just say it. You niggas is too soft nowadays. Too soft. Too soft. It's getting to the point where y'all acting like the women, like you're too offended about dumb shit, little things you have no control over. And you know, I've been peeping, I've been feeling this way for a long time. I've been noticing it for a long time. But you know, yesterday, you know, I'm always in the comments, I'm always in the mix, you know what I'm saying? I always like to be active. I'm in the field when it comes to reading the comments. So, you know, buddy in the comments, you know, he was upset, you know, and the comment he commented on has been there for a minute, you know. I already addressed that shit. But it's about my language, my verbiage, my choice selection of words, my lexicon, if you will. And, you know, he's upset about it. It's cool. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. But the purpose of me replying, because I always reply to y'all, so I don't never want y'all to think I'm upset about anything. I read the comments the same way I read anything, you know, open mind and laugh. You know, if you're trolling, you're trolling. I troll back. But he felt the way. So, but I'm like, what? My point for even responding to him was what? You're concerned about something you have no control over. If you think for any reason that I should change my approach to how the fuck I talk, that's one thing. You know, that's your opinion, right? Like you said, that's your opinion. These niggas about to crash into each other on some goofy shit. 2 Hondas, that's crazy. Gotta be bitches. Gotta be bitches. But I think I'm gonna change my approach to how I talk for what? You know, you don't like it, don't listen to me. I don't give a fuck. And then on that same breath, if you feel like you could do a better job with better words, do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's America, my nigga. This is YouTube. You could go ahead, start your own channel up, start spitting that real shit without using the words like shit. And you know, there you go. And bring that audience over there. But don't come over here with that weak noodle back corny ass shit that you was just talking. Like that shit don't matter to me. But I said all that to say it proves my point that y'all too soft. You worried about that for what? The way I deliver the message instead of just taking the shit I say and applying it when you need it. Right? Taking the words, taking the advice, and adding your own little spin on it, take it with a grain of salt, and then apply it to your life. Make yourself better. Instead of, oh, you're delivering it, I don't like the way you deliver it. That's weak. That's lame. That's not the point of the message, right? Right? And a lot of times, when I say y'all too soft, and I don't want you to think that I ain't been soft before. Come on now. Like, I'm just saying, we're in an era where women are tougher than the men. That's just what it is. That's just how the landscape is set out. Women are out here acting tougher than men, acting like they are the men. And the men fine with it. The men fine with it. Men, hold on. And the men fine with it. Men getting ran over. Bitches is talking to these dudes however the fuck they want. Bitches talking to these dudes however the fuck they want, doing whatever the fuck they want. Why do you think the landscape is how it is? If what women were doing was not tolerated by any man, do you think they would still be able to do it? Do you still think they'd be able to talk how they are talking? Impossible. And that goes against the laws of human nature. You're going to always move with the crowd. You're going to always try to form with the status quo and societal norms, right? Hold on, babe. Got these damn shits on. Hands is going numb. Nigga just left the gym leg day. But going against societal norms. So if every woman was on board with whatever a man's plan was, right? Do you think they would still be acting, talking, speaking, operating how they are? Impossible. Impossible. And that all comes down to being too soft, not knowing how to lead, not knowing how to guide, not knowing how to communicate, right? Being too scared to say something out your mouth. You dudes are too scared to tell you, bitch, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop talking to me. Too scared to tell her, I'm not doing that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to hang with your goofy friends. I don't feel like going out today. I don't feel like talking to you right now. And you don't even have to say it like that, but just to express your emotion of what you're feeling. I do not feel like talking to you right now. Can you just leave me alone for a little bit? Just leave me alone right now. I don't feel like talking. I'm not upset with you. I just don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anybody. Simple. Too busy, too afraid to hurt your girl feelings, too afraid to crush her dreams because you're afraid of her reaction. That's all her power is. You afraid of whatever her reaction is going to be. She gonna get an attitude with you. You're not gonna get no ass tonight. So the fuck what? Do you feel better? That's all that matters. Too soft to not even. And I don't even want to say like you too soft with your girl. You too soft with everybody. A lot of times the reason dudes y'all don't get bitches is because you're too afraid to look a girl in her eye and state what you want. Not beating around the bush, not playing the game. Say what you want. Say what the fuck you approaching her for. And a lot of times, girls, this is even for more so for you guys in the friend zone. You too afraid to give up pussy you ain't even got. You ain't even obtained. You ain't even tasted yet. You ain't even had. You're sticking around this girl in hopes of the possibility of this vagina that you've never had, that's getting dug out by dudes she's telling you about, and you're too afraid to give her an ultimatum like, look, I'm giving you casual conversation and you can't give me casual sex. We over here, I'm giving you time, effort, money, whatever, shoulder to cry on, and you don't want to fuck me. We're not friends. This ain't no friend transaction. I'm the one giving up all the important shit. You're the one taking all the important shit with giving me none of your important things. Getting all the things you need from me, and I don't get the one thing I want from you. So this is what's gonna happen. You know, not since you made me wait so long, it's like this. Either we have to fuck or you can't talk to me no more. We don't communicate no more. Right? But what's the odds of a dude really saying that? What's the odds of you dudes grabbing your nuts and telling a bitch what it is? Highly unlikely, or you would have been done it by now. That's what I mean. You're too soft. Too afraid to hurt a bitch feelings, to tell a bitch what it is, to tell a bitch what it ain't. And a lot of times, girls will respect you for even just opening your mouth and stating what you want. Even if she ain't down with your plan, she respect you, and she might spin a block on you later on because she know you the type of nigga that stand on what he said. That ain't beating around the bush. Bitches can respect the honest nigga. Bitches can respect a real nigga. Right? But you can't make the choice for them. You gotta let them make their own choice. Right? And on to another thing, talking about you being too soft. That's a lot of times you can't. When's the last time you've been punched in your face? When the last time you punched somebody in their face? And I'm not talking about no bro. I'm talking about you one-on-ones, anything like that. When's the last time you one-on-one, squared up, fought somebody, or even just play fighting with your brothers, with your cousins, with your homeboys? If you in martial arts, you sparring. When's the last time you done got smacked up? When's the last time you got hit in your face? You know what I'm saying? Hard times make strong men. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself through the fire sometimes. You get a little too comfortable, you might have to get your ass whooped every now and then. you know, that make you more respectable. That's why you have deeper bonds. You ever notice why you got deeper bonds with niggas who you went through the fire with? Like niggas you might have gotten into fights with, shit, blood with. You might have went to jail with them or something like that. You know, y'all went through hardships growing up, you know, homeless, shit like that. Anybody you went through the fire with, you have a closer bond with. And that's not even like trauma bonds. It's just like, you know that when shit hits the fan, they're there for you. You know who you can depend on. Right? That's a good trait to have. But if you're too soft, you're gonna be buddy that runs off when smoke come around. You're gonna be nigga that's first to take off. Niggas hop out the car trying to square up on you, you know what I'm saying? You gone. Ain't nobody gonna respect you. And then when they catch you, we gonna beat your ass. Right? You can't be too soft. And then that turns bitches off too. When you're too soft, you're trying to be too pretty. I said that before in another video. You're trying to be too pretty. Y'all all in these cameras and shit like that, acting too pretty and shit. Like, turn bitches off. You niggas is too feminine. Is the only word I could come up with. You're acting too much like them. You care too much about what they say. You should be on your own timing, in your own world, following your own path and plan. What they say does not matter. You getting triggered and emotional about words that girls say. You care too much because you're too soft. And I get it. A lot of guys didn't grow up with their fathers, didn't grow up with no strong man, nothing to tell you what it is or tell you how to respond to your emotions. You fall down, you scrape your knee as a kid, you run into mommy and she gonna butter you up, you know. When daddy, you scrape your knee, he gonna be like, rub some dirt in it, you be all right. All right, you be all right. You ain't break nothing. You all right. You okay. You'll be fine. Rub some dirt in it, rinse it off, get back out there. All right? And I'm not here to tell you to be acting hard. That's not what this is about. It's not about being hard. It's not about acting street. It's not about being gangster, thug, and none of that shit. It's about being a man with character, being a man with principles, being a man of honor, being somebody can depend on. They can't depend on you if you're not strong. You too soft. Who's gonna depend on you? When shit hits the fan, you breaking down, crying, panicking, anxiety, running all over the place. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Somebody come disrespect it to your face. You try to let it roll off. Somebody smack your girl ass next to you. You gonna try to, nah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Like, call the police. No. Go inside his mouth. Pause. Knock this nigga the fuck out. Wire his jaw. Make sure he don't be touching nothing no more. But that all comes through going through the fire. Trial by fire. And that only comes from doing the hard shit, right? Taking a physical discipline. You might have to get your ass kicked every now and then. You might have to go in a cave. You might have to go in a hyperbolic time chamber for a fucking year. You might have to do that. But it's all for you to be a better man so that the man that you are can provide for the world that you're creating, right? Everybody that comes under you benefits from you being the best version of you. But that don't happen when you soft. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna touch on this again later this week because I got more. But that's all I got for y'all right now, yo. Until next time, yo, it's WolfgangPeak. It's Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.